Right, look, let's discuss. All right. If you're like me, but at this point you must have you agree with me that most trading mentors tend to make this trading thing look more complex than it already is. And I'm talking about when it comes to, how to approach trading, right? They give different terminologies, different names to trading strategy and concept. But at the core of trading, there are just three things we just need to understand. All right. And I'm talking about first, it all boils down to basic economics, supply and demand, right? Because we are trading financial instruments, or you can call it financial asset. Now, when supply outweighs demand, right, what will happen is that price tends to fall. So assets will fall because supply outweighs demand. And then when demand outweighs supply, price tend to rise. So you see trends. And now when price are either falling or rising, they don't move in a straight line. They move in waves. Now there are different reasons why they move in waves, which is another kind of discussion. But they move in waves why they move in a straight line, right? Now, this is what we call trends, right? So price can either go up or down. Either ways, it's trending when it's going those directions. Now, when price, demand and supply are at equilibrium, meaning it's at same level, price tend to stay at one. It tends to range. When you look at the chart, it tends to range. So price is just kind of stable. Price of asset, yes, price of asset tends to kind of stable. And then when demand or supply when there is an imbalance in the demand and supply, then you see that the trend continues or it drops. And this is basically all we need to know about trading. Simple. Now we just need to understand what cycle of is the market currently in, or that particular asset currently in. Is it in range? Is demand and supply at equilibrium, and then we will trade within those range? Or is it trending, then we trade within those trends, and then we trade those waves? Simple. Why all the names and then making it more complex than it is? Trading is hard. So why make it harder?